So today we're shooting with the FL700WR flash handheld and the FCWR remote on the Olympus OM1 Mark II with the 45 1.2 lens. And I'm going to take it outside as well and shoot it in the high-speed sync. It took me a little bit to learn how to use this, but I have it down pretty well now. But we're going to shoot within the building, in the studio, and outside, and see how this, my favorite way of shooting handheld like this, is going to work. No diffuser, nothing, just straight flash. Let's see what we can do with it. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty good, but we'll see. I'm shooting in manual and not TTL. So I have the camera set to manual, and I'll have the flash set to manual as well, and I'll just adjust the power as I need it. Anyway, if you have any questions, leave them below. This should be fun. Let's get into the shoot.
I remember years ago, I was invited to this event where a whole bunch of photographers were shooting models, and I was invited to speak and, help out and so forth. And I walk in with a Speedlight in my hand and my camera, and they all had these big roller bags with big heavy equipment and everything, and they all looked at me like I was completely nuts. But this is the way I love to shoot, so, I shoot the way I shoot. Anyway, outdoors I'm shooting at ISO 200. I'm at 1/8,000th of a second. I'm at f1.2. If you look at the background blur on this is a Micro Four Thirds, and look at that blurry background. It's beautiful. Who knew? Anyway, it's the 45 1.2. When I move up close, I actually use that diffuser, that wide-angle diffuser. It softens the light a little bit. Well, it diffuses the light a little bit, spreads it, and takes down the power just a little bit, so I don't have to adjust the flash as much. When I move back, I use the zoom feature. But the outdoor shots come out beautiful, I think. And, the high-speed sync worked flawlessly. I had no issues with it. Now, indoors, I wanted that white-on-white look because she came out in that white dress, and I thought, oh, this would be nice to use this. Now, the shifts in her hair were driving me crazy, and I'm thinking, how am I doing wrong here? It's like, why is... But she actually has a color. There's like a lavender color undertone in her hair. I didn't realize it. So when I first pulled them into Lightroom, I'm like, wait a second, this is something's wrong here. But it wasn't. It was just her hair color. Now, keeping the flash close to the camera when you're shooting will give you that ring light kind of look. And then if you lift it up, it'll give you, that shadowing under the chin and under the nose, give you that dimension. So there's so many different looks you can do with this. And just having holding the flash directly over the camera, you can have a lot of fun with this. Now, we went downstairs. I'm staying at ISO 200 for all of these. And the flash here was probably at 1/16th power. Now, these are two of my clients. That gentleman is a retail store. It's a pretty big men's retail store that keeps me busy all the time. And the other gentleman in blue owns a clothing manufacturing, a huge company that is all over the world. And that's one of my big clients. And we're just discussing the next spring's lookbook. We're going to start to shoot that soon. Anyway, here the photos, I like that in-your-face kind of flash with this. I was really enjoying it. I didn't want soft. I wanted the retro kind of flash look, and this did the job. I think it was great. That's why I kept it at ISO 200. I didn't care about the background or bringing out the ambient light. Now, back in the studio, this is where I'm going to give more of a studio flash kind of look, using the flash to bounce it off of either the V-flat or that scrim on the side of me. You can most definitely use it direct like I normally do, or you can turn it towards the V-flat or that scrim, whatever white you have, it doesn't matter. You can use a regular reflector on a stand and just point the flash at it to give that bounce flash kind of look. And you can get some dimension into the face if you want that more of a studio kind of look. Again, remember, like when you're close, you keep your battery or your power low, like keep it at 1/4, even 1/2 if you have to. So when I started bouncing, I took it up to 1/2, but then I zoomed it. I won't take it to full power because I don't want to lose that kind of battery life, and I want that recycle time to stay up. At 1/2, this flash recycles plenty quick enough for me. There's no issues whatsoever. If you turn it to full power, it's going to be, 1 or 2 seconds. But you'll see me rotating it from the scrim to the V-flat for the different looks, and it just gives a nice look. Thanks for watching.